All right, it's time to rest. Woohoo! But wait, and it's also a day and also a season for me to learn cooking and also eat. So I'm going to share with you how I gained weight from 122 pounds to 130 pounds in 3 months. Let's see. Well, started my early summer with bakjang. This is the dumplings festival, Dragon Boat Festival. Right, my second attempt, and this is how it looks like. Okay lah, huh? It looks pretty successful. Next is to cool down the body heatiness by drinking coconut water. Ah, so revitalizing. But I also can use the same container to plant mung bean sprouts, all right, using the coconut water box. Look at it. 3 days, they are all plump and juicy, right? What am I going to do with that? Well, I learned cooking chicken rice from my friend, okay? And then and this is how it turned out to be. But the chicken rice is cheating one. I use the ready pack chicken rice and just steam it using microwave oven. Shh, don't tell anyone. And then my first egg omelette, okay lah, looks good lah, even though it doesn't go noing that much. And my sambal udang kering, first attempt. It's dry, but maybe it's a bit too dark. Okay lah, can accept lah, huh? And also somebody taught me how to hold a knife. Okay, and then from there I learned how to cut pork belly and all the vegetables. And this is my first attempt cooking braised pork belly. Okay lah, not too dark can eat lah, cincai lah. Okay, and then this is my first winter melon soup. But hey, how come? Why do I cook in the summer? It's good for removing the body heatiness. And my first attempt making sandwich, bacon with egg and guacamole. Then and my favorite 3 types of eggs, porridge, the salted egg, chicken egg, and the century egg. And then add on with mushrooms and scallops, and also my favorite mango lassi. To cool down body heatiness again. And now I know why. When I first cooked the grilled lobster, my friend asked me, "Are you sure this is the way to cook it?" So he cooked it for me, and this is how it looks like. Way better than mine. No wonder lah. I don't think I'm able. No wonder lah he doesn't eat. I don't think I'm able to replicate this. And my first attempt on satay, and I cheated on the peanut sauce. It is actually from a can, and then with the Armenian cucumber and homemade nasi tomato. 卖笑，huh? Kindness freely. So I show kindness freely, lor. And then what do I get? I get rewarded with beef rendang from my friend for helping him to get to get his work done. Thank you, Craig. And my first pan toasted bread with pandan kaya with Irish butter and runny egg. Okay lah, looks good. And my friends are actually coming from Malaysia, and they love the Arizona seasonal fruits. So I got them 3 packets of cherries, peaches, nectarines, figs. Hope they won't complain. Big piece of key lime pie. Wow, really tastes good. And this is my first prime rib and pricky pear margarita. All right, yeah, sing. And my first Turkish coffee and also sex on the beach cocktail. Okay lah. Is it 20% alcohol? Cannot drunk also. Tipu punya. And also my first attempt cooking the Korean ramen and rice cake. I sway jaw. Then my first attempt on the cooking kailan, salted fish. And this time my egg omelette looks better. It's more doing doing than previous. And when it comes to eating ice cream, a cup is never enough. Look at September alone. How much ice cream that I've taken from Handel's, Mojo, Salt and Straw, and Brosters. Ah, not fat also bluff people only. And all the seeds from Malaysia. Dinner with them every Friday. Heat escapade. How to stay sane and cool under this heat. Memorial Day, I managed to visit the Grand Canyon Lodge North Rim, and this is how it looks like. But 1 month later, it has been swallowed by the Dragon Bravo wildfire, and the fire was started by lightning. Look at all those lodge. So sad. And also I went for my first tent camping at Lynx Lake, Prescott in June. Okay, so my friend prepared some simple dinner, and well, I have to put up my tent by myself, or else I'll never get to sleep. But hey, not bad lah. You see, I'm able to put up leh. It doesn't fall. And this is how it looks like inside with my sleeping bag and my food supply, water supply. Okay lah, let's try huh? Whatever sound I heard, owls, coyote howling, footsteps. Hopefully they don't come into the tent and attack me. And the very next day, yippee! I survived! And I managed to survive at the temperature of less than 55 Fahrenheit in the tent. Yoo-hoo! Okay. So, and summer is also a season of flowers hunting. So I went up to Arboretum at Flagstaff to look at wildflowers. Okay, so these are some of the flowers, and I managed to get a picture of hummingbird, and then and also different types of insects, bees. Okay, and also persist meteor shower hunting, and this is only happened in August. So what I see and the photo from Uncle Google is different. Okay, it's very difficult. It's very difficult to get a photo of the meteor shower. But that night itself, I managed to count 72 meteor showers in 3 hours. Okay lah, can lah, worth it. So many. Okay, and also hiking at the Ponderosa Forest in the Flagstaff. So managed to catch a dragonfly. And also, let's look at how they cut the trees right now. It's no longer the timber. this landmark, well, I'll never get lost. And also my first attempt of polishing and oiling old furniture, wooden furniture. Okay lah, huh? Not bad lah, huh? Well, let's see how long it will last. Okay. And then I also did some home experiment. Okay, don't tell anyone. I'll try not to explode my apartment. First one, homemade bedak sejuk, or it is also called the cooling powder. All right, this is to restore the moisture on the skin so that the skin will go doing doing. And also there is a DBG project called Saving the Saguaros. So this is the seed sample that I planted, and ta-da! Look at the babies. See, I got a twin, and then I also have a lucky three-leafed saguaro baby. Isn't that nice? Isn't that cute? But tray was invaded by the fungus. It looks like snow, but actually they're all fungus. Oh, the babies died. Most of the babies died, unfortunately. Hi, sweet. And also, since I've bought this piece of cloth for more than 2 years, so I think it's time for me to try it out. My first attempt of making a blouse. Ta-da! Okay lah, not bad lah, Okay, and all the boring times, what do I do? And then my first attempt on drinking Red Bull mocktail. Yeah, guess what? My heart goes and I stay happy the whole day. And then body scrubbing, stay in the water. And I waited 1 year, right? I missed last year's sunrise that rises above the Four Peaks. So this year I waited and I managed to get the picture, the photo from the Tempe Town, taken from Tempe Town Lake. And then I tried jigsaw puzzle, which I found from the lobby at the apartment, 1,000 pieces, and I managed to finish in 7 days. Nice, right? But the making of, hey, 7 days of hard work, eh? You ask me now after finish, you ask me to break them into pieces again? No way. So what I did is that I cut them into, not cut them, I break them into slabs and I stack one layer on top of another back into the box. I did spring cleaning. Yes, no more boxes. Everything transferred into plastic, see-through plastic bin. So what I did is that I spent one morning just cleaning, vacuuming, polishing, cleaning the windscreen, dashboard, everything with just one piece of cloth. My good old Good Morning towel, guarantee you, works on any surface. Okay. And also the August morning sky where 6 planets line up, starting from the Mercury, the Venus, Jupiter, Uranus, Saturn. Let's try the Waymo driverless car. Joke. And it took us 45 minutes from the hotel all the way to the airport. But it's worth shopping. So boring. Even though there's sales, well, this is what happened when you get orders from the families from home. Okay. And all those boring stuff, well, it's time to continue to volunteer and how to stay busy under the sun and immerse in the summer heat. Well, my normal Friday activities, gym time, returning back to the DBG Community Garden And we are harvesting corns and many more things. All right, so we have glass gem corns, the native squash, and then all those tomatoes and peppers, carrots, and even the sunflower is bigger than my head. Can you imagine that? Okay, so from the farm to the table, it seems that it's able to lower the blood pressure and cholesterol. Hey, I'm not that fat, no need to lower yet. And then have Armenian and the painted Armenian cucumber.
Look at the squash. We planted it in a small basin and it's growing everywhere. Just like we. And I have this much space to stand on it. Hiya.
Armenian squash, right? This is one of the first batch of the harvest, and it's so big that I cannot even finish it myself. I have to cut it into 8 pieces and distribute in the office. Cowpeas, cute name, right? Yeah, and it also look like a milk cow. Glob kicks from the prickly pear all over my arm and elbow. Ayo, next time, no more weeding near the cactus anymore. So you saw the big sunflower? Well, he's saving the sunflower 6 project. So we are requested to make these 18 by 18 bags from the remade cloth. And then instead of squatting on the floor to cut all those bags, so I found a new workplace near the apartment where I managed to stand and work on it. And guess what? Don't know where the mosquitoes from, biting my calf until it looks like a Scorpio's constellation on my calf. Hiya. Okay. And summer means flashlight night in DBG. So I volunteered on Leaf Connection. And guess what? We have a Mummy Scorpio, which and guess what? We have a Mummy Scorpion just given birth to some babies. And those babies are about half a cm. You see, they're very tiny. And normally, scorpion, they have a layer of keratin that glows under the UV light. But then for those babies, they don't have this layer of keratin yet. So you can see that they are dark. And then we have a new station for tarantula. And guess what? Female eats their mate after sex. Huh. If their mate is weak, they will, they will eat it up. No wonder they call spiders what they call that? The black widow. Huh. And hey, I saw a rabbit on the moon. Let you guess, where is it? And then we also have some outsiders who came in with more special telescope when we are able to see Saturn on in the evening after sunset. Many very eager men jump straight up near Pluto. And it took me and he kept repeating this until finally I understood what he meant, right? Mesquite tree of life. Yeah, mesquite tree. So we will grind the pods of the mesquite tree of the mesquite, and then this pod will produce flour. We'll grind it into flour, and then that flour we can make pancakes, cookies, and they are sweet by nature. So what I do is that I'll just let the visitors taste it. but instead of they tasted, I think some of them went into my tummy. And even cacti have skeleton. Either they are ribbed, woody. If you were to shine the UV light on them and the leaves turns and the leaves reflect red color, it is actually coming from flavonoids, whereby this red element actually protects the leaf from the UV ray from destroying the like a sunscreen protecting the photosynthesis process. Okay, and also get to play with scorpion, the quiet summer night. And hey, I even get to see the haboob happened during the summer monsoon. And I was at the window seeing this haboob coming, towards me from southeast. And it was believed that one of the biggest dust storm in many years. All right. So it was actually started from the Santan Valley and it blows from the southeast all the way up until Anthem. Bye bye summer, hello fall. Just wake up for more activities in the cold weather. Hey, wait, did I rest? Doesn't seem like it, huh?